Who are you afraid of then with the guns?
Who are the mass shooters? White guys with mostly white guys with guns are the mass shooters. I'm
Oh,
afraid.
oh, I see what
Yeah,
you. So you're
yeah.
not afraid of the blacks killing because you lived in Chicago for a while, right?
I grew up in Chicago.
And so
My
you were
family's
not
black.
afraid.
I'm not afraid of black people.
Why not? Why you not afraid? So many blacks are getting killed by blacks. Why you're not afraid of that?
I'm not afraid of the kind of, I mean, that's a great question, but I'm not afraid of the kind of personal violence that can happen that I wish wouldn't happen as a clergy, as a revolutionary lover. I'm not afraid of that. I'm 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 not afraid of domestic danger. I'm not afraid of boys on the corner acting out. I'm afraid of assault style weapons being purchased in ways with ease by 18-year-olds who are being taught hatred on the internet and they go out and do something about it.
That's
That
amazing.
frightens.
Why is the culture divided?
Why is it divided?
Yes, you write about that in the book. Why is it divided?
I think I think it's always been divided, Jesse Lee. How about that? I think it's always been divided. I think America was built on a fault line of race and class and caste. We've curated some togetherness, but we still are pretty apartheid. We are still pretty rich live over here, poor live here. We're still pretty black schools here, white schools here. We're still pretty divided around gay and straight, and we're definitely divided around ideology.
You know, now that you define culture for me, when I was growing up, it was only one culture, and that
Mhm.
was America.
Yeah.
Anyone that was born here, it didn't matter the color and all that. They
Mhm.
were just American. They were It was not divided, so it made for an amazing country. And I guess now that we've allowed all these other people to come here from other parts of the world, it has divided because those people that come here from other part of the world don't seem to fit in with America because they have a different mindset. Do you
And
agree
then
that if it wasn't for the white people finding and creating the greatest country, there would be no America? No, we would not be here. We would be somewhere else. You agree to that?
I agree that this nation was named for Amerigo Vespucci, who was a ship runner who, quote, discovered America.
Right.
So this
And was he
land,
white?
he was Spanish, and this land was called Turtle Island by the indigenous people. So no, it wasn't America, but
Really?
it could have had a different trajectory. It could have been different.
So it
Yeah.
wasn't Columbus who discovered America?
No, he found it, but he didn't discover it. It was already here.
That's
It wasn't. It
amazing.
wasn't Columbus.
Um, it wasn't Columbus. So if Columbus had not found or discovered, however you want to call it, and then got together with some other white men and with the help of God and created the greatest country on this, because you notice everybody and their mama trying to come here. It's not like it's not the best place. Would that be an America?
There would be something.
But it wouldn't be America, right?
No. And
Amazing.
and and
Are you grateful for that?
am I grateful for?
That they did found and created the greatest country on this side of heaven, America. That the white man did do that. Are you grateful for that?
No,
Are you not grateful?
no,
Why not?
because I'm embarrassed.
Why are
I'm
you
ashamed.
embarrassed?
That I'm ashamed that this land was stolen. I'm ashamed that my ancestors were kidnapped and built it. And I'm ashamed that white supremacy still hijacks the agenda here. And that's not all the white people, but the founding principles of our nation leave so many people behind.
Amazing. Let me ask. You mentioned. Oh, can you define white supremacy for me? Because I don't know what that means.
Yes, you do.
What does it
Don't
mean?
you?
No, I
Don't you?
really don't. Because I hear a lot of black people saying that, And I wonder why they think that white people are superior to them, because I hear a lot of black people calling white people white supremacists. And in my mind, it sounds like they believe that white people are superior to them.
Well, that's not what it means.
What do it mean then?
It means that since the founding of the nation, Thomas Jefferson wrote a paper called Notes on the State of Virginia. And in that paper, he was trying to convince Paris to come to this nation. And he described Blacks as not as beautiful as whites, not as emotional as whites, not as loving as whites. And he began a trajectory of pseudoscience that sought to prove that white people, white skulls, white beauty, white language, white everything was better than Blacks or indigenous. And that's the beginning of white supremacy. And that's what it means.
That's why.
It doesn't mean that I, as a Black person, think that white people are superior. It
so
means
why would you use that word, the whites supremacy? It implies that you believe that.